All right, good morning. Here's the deal I was running into yesterday. Went out to bale some hay and wasn't picking up very well, so I was changing out some teeth. I had to change out some teeth. Called my shop and made sure they had the bolts on hand, and I just went ahead and torched off the old bolts because if you're just wasting time trying to remove rusty bolts. Okay, so I just torched off the springs, torched off the bolts, but ran into a problem with the Craftsman overdrive wrenches. The only reason I bought them because I needed a metric set pretty bad, and I've had them for a while, about a year or two. Needed them on our combine. Our newer used combine has a lot of metric on it, like 19 millimeter, some of the larger stuff. And I'm like, this will fill the bill. It's got some 10 millimeter, I think some 8 down to 6, and what is it? Yeah, down to 6 and up to 19. I don't think we got any skips. And anyways, I needed a metric set. I like 6 points. I go for a 6 point every time I possibly can because I don't like wobbled out nuts and bolts. So I don't have a lot of clearance right here. I mean, you can't get a socket in there. You can't get a ratcheting wrench in there. There's just no clearance. You got to use an open face. So this is it is an M10 metric nut, locking nut, and you drive them in with a 5/16 hex wrench. Okay. When I was installing these yesterday, I was having issues the entire time. Having issues. It's a pain in the butt job. It is metric. Because I just bought them. They're metric. It takes a 16 millimeter wrench. Okay. This is a 5/8. That was a Stanley. This is an S&K 5/8 that is barely used, and they all fit the same. It's one of those wrenches. It's interchangeable between SAE and metric. But I know I just purchased them. I know for a fact they're metric. So my problem is on these overdrive wrenches, and I guess the Mac, was it RBBT or something like that? They're supposed to. They have these little fingers in there, those teeth. It's supposed to grip onto the nut, and it is supposed to prevent slipping of the nuts. So as I had this in here yesterday, you can see how loose it is. That's 16. There's a 15. 15 does not fit. It is metric. So I'm sitting here, got my wrench on here, and I'm just holding it. Maybe going from here to here every once in a while towards the end. Normally you turn the nut to tighten, but can't do it with two hands here. I can't show it to you physically. But when I'm sitting here cranking with my right hand, not my left, and holding the wrench with my left, I am physically popping the jaws on this Craftsman wrench. It's just slipping. Brand new bolt. Now after I got it on a little, I still can't even get it on this one because there's just no clearance. You can't get the box end on there. It just will not fit. So my question for you is, what type of wrenches do I need to be looking for? these overdrives, this doesn't work. I can't get a 6-point end on there. There's just no clearance. It has to be an open face. But those toothy bits, or the toothy face, it just allows flex in the head, and it just slips right off. It's a pain in the butt job. You want to do it right and do it as easy as possible. Last month I was working on my combine. I was having, I believe it was a 19 millimeter on one side. It was out of this wrench set, and maybe a 21 or 23 millimeter on the other side. And you couldn't put the box in on where this was. You had to come in with an open end wrench. And I was having the same problem. So I guess my problem is, or my solution, my answer is, I'm going to go to Harbor Freight, or if you guys can point me to somebody else to be looking at, or a different style of wrench that does not have that. What should I be looking for? I need longer handles to reach in some of these pain in the butt jobs that we just encounter on the farm. I generally use SAE stuff, but this doesn't work. I was down here on my knees for 3-4 hours changing out 8 teeth. They're just, yeah, this is ridiculous. Brand new bolts, brand new nuts. This should slide together. When I'm popping it with an Icon T-wrench, there's no reason the jaw should be spreading like this. Something's not right. You tell me what it is. Thank you, guys.